JT Boxing Home Workout. Today I got a bit of a different workout for you. We're mixing a number of different elements in the round, and I don't even know how hard this is going to be. This might be one that I even regret that I made. We'll see how it goes. Might have to pace ourselves. 8 rounds. Each round has a new combo. Simple combos, 3 or 4 or 5 techniques long. Maybe the last 2 are longer, 5 techniques, but they're not complicated. We work the combo for the minute. Then the following 30 seconds, we work pow. So just 2 punches at a time, boom, 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 boom. 1, 2 punches at a time, pow. That takes us to a minute and a half. Then the next 30 seconds, freestyle. Whatever comes to mind, have some fun. Bah, 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 boom, bah. You know, working head moving. Whatever you feel you're not getting, whatever you want to work on, work it. Then the final minute is like a mini hit. So for 10 seconds of that final minute, punch out. Pop, 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 pop. Then the next 10 seconds, footwork. Move. Footwork. And then the next 10 seconds, punch out. And then footwork, and then punch outs, and then footwork. And that takes us 2 to 3 minutes. We get a full minute rest. We're going to need that recovery. I'll explain the next combo during that time. And hopefully it's fun and challenging at the same time. All right, you guys, let's get into it. All right, you guys, the first combo is pretty straightforward. Double jab, right hand, lead hook. That's it. Focus on your balance and your position. Focus on where the other hand is when you throw. Right? So good speed, power, and good technique. In simple combos, you focus on different elements of your boxing. Never get freestyle. Punch out. Woo! Ready? Here we go. Your own pace. 1, 2, 3. That's working. Turn that body. Find your pace. Don't have to go too hard. Right out the gate. You got to get warmed up. 1, 2, 3. That's working. Find your groove. One, 2, 3. Breathing and moving. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, power. But still, get your body into it. Ease your body into it. Doesn't have to do anything right now. You're getting kind of warmed up. Freestyle, whatever you want. Whatever you want with a freestyle. Punch out, go. 10 seconds. Work it. Hands moving. Forward, move. On the balls of your feet. Moving. Moving. Punch out, go. Moving. Final 10 seconds. All right, there's the round. Round one. Round one is in the books. Good job, you guys. All right, just want to make sure I press the cord. Okay, breathe and relax. I'm gonna explain the next combo to you in a second. I'm gonna go through that again. You just said the punches and the footwork, you just find whatever intensity works for you. Okay, next combo is this. Jab to your body, overhand right, dip down, lead hook. So here, okay, jab to your body, overhand right, flip, boom, and you come back in. Okay, lead hook. See, simple stuff. Simple stuff with some tactics in there. All right, breathe and relax. Going on pretty soon. Here we go. Jab right, overhand, dip, and then hook. And then you come back in. There you go. See, simple stuff. Simple stuff. There's some tactics in there. Work for it. All right, breathe and relax. Going on pretty soon. Here we go. Jab right, overhand, dip, and then hook. Jab right, head, dip, hook. Power. Turn your body. Power. Freestyle, have fun. Move around. Move the head. Punch out, go. Work it. Movement, footwork. 10 seconds. Hands up. Punch out. Movement. Punch out. Movement, go. And all right, great work, great work. Woo. Relax, relax, breathe. It goes by fast, but it's more intense in a different way. Gotta stay on top of it. Gotta be ready for the next thing, the next part of each round. Get a sip of water if you need it. Got some ice in there this time. Keep it nice and cool. Okay, next combo. Straight forward. Cross. Hook. Shift. Shoulder. Bam, bam. Shift. Bam. Back to the body. Work that for the first minute. Then we're going to go on to the power freestyle punch ups. Cross, hook, shift. Okay, here we go. That's it, big time. Make it down. Breathe and recover. And move. This shifting really takes it out of you. Power shots. Work it. Power shots. Freestyle, move it. Go. Movement. Punch her, go. Movement. Hands up. Punch her, go. Movement. And time. All right. Good stuff. Not easy, not easy. I definitely need to catch my breath. Now we're getting in the groove. Body's getting warmed up. Push it a bit in some way. You gotta find your level. Find your level. Okay, next combo. Jab. Dip. Excuse me. Jab. Sort of drop. Hook to the bottom. Hook up top. Right hook up top. Over here. Jab, dip, bam, bam, boom. Jab, dip, bam, bam, boom. This, I'll only hook in your low if you want it. Or here, up, up. Don't come up like this. Okay? Jab, dip, bam. Just come up a little bit. Back up. Turn up. Come up like that. Ready? Let's go. This one feels good. Feels good. Yeah, dip. That. Don't let those hooks go too wide. Keep it tight. Tight. Power, get it in there. Freestyle, let's do it. Poncho, go. Movement. Poncho, go. Movement. Poncho, go. Movement. All right. Okay, this is getting hard. It's getting hard for sure. We're only halfway. Right, you gotta push through. Find your pace. Calories per minute. That's what we're burning. More calories per minute than any boxing workout out there. We're gonna go max calories per minute. CPM. All right. Next combo. I want you to go 1, 2, duck and move. 2, 3. So you take some time. 1, 2, duck. Cross hook. Okay? You don't just go 1, 2, duck. You go 1, 2, duck and move. Then bump, bump. And then you reset back here. So every time you duck, I want you to move. Let's say from 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Still have fun, have fun with it. All right, here we go. Duck. And then move. And then move. Move. That's it. Reset. Back. And then move. That's it. Set it up. Reset back. 1, 2, duck and move. Then. Over. Reset. Reset. Set it up. 1, 2, come up. 1, 2, duck. Cross up. Reset. One more. We got one more. 2, duck. Okay, power shot. Jab 2. You gotta turn my body fast. Turn my body. Freestyle. Go. out. Move. Movement, hands up, hands up. Pancho, go. Movement. Feel alive, go. All right, forward. 10 seconds. All right. Get that oxygen. Get water too, release it. Okay, next almost. Switch step. We've done it before. Overhand right, shove the hook to the body. Small. Beat hook. Doesn't have to be a big step. Over, bam. Then here, adjust it. There. That's hook. So here, overhand right, shovel hook. Bam. Beat hook. That's it. Overhand shovel hook. Switch step. Ready, here we go. Have fun with it. Hands up. Small switch step. The setup, 2 minutes of setup. Set it up. Get that angle. That's it. Get that angle. Power shot. Work it. Freestyle, let's go. Have fun. Whatever you want. Have fun with it. Pancho, go. Movement. Pancho, go. Movement. Pancho, go. Movement. All right. Woo. We're feeling good. Getting better. It's getting harder, but it's getting better. Okay, next combo. We have 5 punches, but it's a very simple combo. Last 2 are pretty simple. Breathe a little bit more, and I'll show you. So you can get right into it. Okay, here it is. Jab. Right uppercut, left uppercut. Right hook, left hook. The right hook, left hook, you can have it up to the chin or jab, uppercut to the body, uppercut to the body, bam, bam. So, boom, bam, 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 bam. Okay, hands fast, more speed, more speed. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. Set up. Work it, be busy. Be busy, be busy. Work it, work it, work it. Power shot. Set it up. Power shot. Freestyle, hop one. Freestyle. Have fun, keep going. Freestyle. Having a good time. Moving on. Punch out, let's do it. Movement. Hands up, keep the hands up. Do as I say, not as I do. Keep the hands up. Punch out, let's go. Movement. Let's do it. Work it. Movement. One more round. You do the round. Less rounds than 10 or 12, but it can be hard. They can be hard. They can be intense. They can be intense. We're going to burn more calories per minute than any boxing workout out there, and work the skills, and work the techniques while we're doing it. So we're going on all cylinders. All cylinders are boxing. Okay, last combo, pretty straightforward. 2, 1, 2, 3, 7.
Ooh.
Double up on that side. Cross, jab, cross, knee hook, shove it. Okay? Go for it. 2, 1, 2, hook. Now, jab, cross, hook, body shot. Double up on the same side. Okay, let's go. Let's work it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let's work it. Turn the body. Bend your knees. Turn the body. Bend your knees. Let's go. Make a count. Power shot. Turn the body. Bend your knees. Turn the body. Bend your knees. Rotate fast. Move, freestyle. Have fun. Keep it in there. Come on, let's do it. Punch out, go. Make it count. Make it count. Come on. Move it. Breathe. Movement. Come on. Punch it, let's go. Movement. Let's go. Footwork. Punch out. Last 10 seconds to fight. You won. There it is, there it is. Amazing work, amazing work. 8 rounds. Mixing different elements. combos, bringing your boxes to it, power, stamina, punch up, split up. I guarantee you burn more calories per minute if you went at it doing this than most stuff you're gonna do. And again, we keep it real. Skills, techniques, targets,
What the fuck?
it's all in there. There's no fluffy stuff. Anyway, make sure you hit that like button for me. I'm glad you're here to do the whole workout.
Oh, leave?
Check out precisionstriking.com if you want to learn the box. Check out my other channel, Precision Striking. I have a membership section there. Exclusive videos if you want review of your boxing technique. That's at the second level. We also have a third level as well. So check that all out. In the meantime, keep your hands up, chin down, eyes on the prize.
God damn, bro. Fucking bell.
All right, so in this video, we're gonna work some interactive defense, and we're gonna build up to it, working a number of combos, starting with the jab. You on your side are gonna work defense to the jab. We'll start with the jab, work it up to the double jab right hand, the 1-2, the right hand left hook, the 1-2-3, and then probably the 1-3 and the 1-3-2. So pretty much 70%, maybe 60 to 70% of the combinations you're gonna face, variations off of the same combinations. Now, when combinations come at you, of course, they don't just come like when you're ready. There are a whole bunch of factors. It might come as a counter, it might come after a slip, or it might come while you're inside in the pocket. It's not always just gonna be a straight on launch. But work through these to get used to visualizing your defense, get used to thinking through a scenario and thinking through a situation. Once you get good at understanding, okay, I can defend the jab this way or this way, then you'll understand also how you're going to defend the next shot coming. That's also going to determine how you counter. So for example, if the person has a quick jab and a quick 1-2, you might have a hard time slipping and countering like so, you're going to walk into a right hand. But if you time it just right, in between beats, you can slip and throw that shot. If the double jab is coming at you, you might catch it, slip, but then remember, if they're throwing the right hand, you're down there. You're going to take the brunt of that right hand. So instead of slipping to the outside in that right hand, you might catch, slip, and come under. Or you might catch, slip, and block to block those other shots. Same thing if I threw a 2-3, right hand, left hook. You might block here and then go under that left hook. Block, go under the left hook. Block, and block. So we're going to work through all those variations so you can get a chance to visualize variations of what you would do defense and how you would counter and how you feel comfortable countering in those positions. Now this is going to be a longer video. This is going to be more of an interactive video. I'm pretty much simulating what it would be if you were right here now in front of me, if we were doing a one-on-one defense drill. So it's not going to be your fast, bang, cut, clip type video. We're going to work through the drills, maybe a little bit of talk and explanation, and work through the drills continuously. November 2nd to 5th in Puerto Rico, I'm hosting a boxing retreat. So if you want to join me on a partial vacation, partial boxing training, conditioning retreat, then I'm going to leave a link in the video description below so you can check that out and sign up. Essentially what it is a vacation, a retreat, time off to do whatever you like to relax while we mix in some boxing training and conditioning. And I already have a preset idea of what I'm going to do, but for those who will be coming, I'm open to adjusting it to depending on what you're looking for the most. So definitely check out the link in the video description below. Also, in this video, in case you're wondering, my heavy hitter bag gloves, these are the gloves I'm using. They're in my shop. Check out the link in the video description below for that. All right, let's get on with the training. Okay, so the first part of this video, we're going to work on defending the jab. Now, a couple questions that I've been asked before about how to defend the jab, some things I suggested. Generally, when the jab is thrown at you, let's say you're going to catch it, you're not going to slip, you're not going to pull, you're going to catch it. If you move both feet back, this is giving you pure safety to get out of range. If you move just the back leg, that's sort of blending safety with being in position for a quick counter. You move just the back leg, boom, and you're planted. Moving both feet, and usually you get out further. Or if you don't move your feet at all, you just catch and take the brunt of that shot. That's perfect for countering, quick countering, because they're pulling their force right into you. All you gotta do is stop that shot and throw back. So with this jab, with this routine, I'm going to throw a bunch of jabs at you. You can work it in the video where you switch it up, or you can come back to the video and do it differently, where you're going to catch the jab, moving both feet back, just the back foot, or you can just hold your ground and set up some counters. Okay, so let's start with the jab, and all I want you to do is defend. All right, very nice. So right in that section you're working on just catching the jab, adjusting your feet how you like. When you want to stay in close or move back, that's all I want you to work right now is just catching. Let's work it for a little bit more.
Ah.
All right, very nice. Next, what I want you to do is I want you to work the counter jab. So you're going to catch and counter yourself. Now, there's a couple ways you can do it. If you're going to catch and then counter, that's usually because you had some safety moving back, and then you got to come back to close the distance. Or you didn't want to throw that jab right away, thinking the opponent might throw the right hand. Or you can do it simultaneously. Sort of a stop hit where you catch and go in. That's quicker, but if the opponent is throwing the right hand or the overhand right, you're going to walk into that. So keep in mind, it's not that one is better than the other. One is for more safety, depending on whether you move back or not. The other one is more aggressive, but it leaves you walking into a shot. Okay, so one isn't better than the other. You can work on both. Either the catch counter, 2-beat rhythm, or same time, where you catch and then you go in on the shot. You gotta like them both, know them both, see what works for you. So let's go for about 20 jabs, and you can mix up either the catch counter or simultaneous catch counter. All right, nice work. So most of that we did on a predictable rhythm. Boom, 2, 3, 4, boom, 2, 3, 4. So we're drilling it. This is just to get you familiar with you working the pattern, seeing the timing. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just think of it more as interactive shadow boxing, working on the drills and the concepts that you can take later to the bag, seeing it in your mind, to your shadow boxing, and then into your sparring. So now we're going to work a little bit something different. I'm going to continue to throw the jab at you. In this case, I want you to slip to the outside. So here, you slip to the outside. If you are southpaw, you still do the same thing. You slip to the outside. Okay, ready? Here comes some jabs. All I want you to do is time it and work your slip. All right, nice work. Working on the slip. Okay, something you might not feel as orthodox or as you might not feel comfortable doing is slipping to the inside. So you're going to slip the opposite way when the shot comes. Be careful not to turn this way. Your chin tuck. Here. Almost like as if you're going to look that way. Keep that chin tucked. Here. Okay, so don't go like this. Right? Same with southpaw. Okay, so if you're orthodox, you're slipping. Same with southpaw, you're just dropping. Just a little bit of a dip. Just a little bit of this. Okay, just a little bit of a dip. You can even, if you're taller, you can turn. Work the slip depending on what type of slipping you're working, whether you're trying to put it out of the way or just fade away from that shot with a short slip. So ready, here comes the jab. You're going to work slipping to the inside, get comfortable with it. And while you're doing this, you're thinking about counters that you can throw, what counters will come to you easily off of this slip position. There we go, here comes the jab. All right, very nice. Now, if you're interested in all the details of this defense, how to break it down, how to work the counter punching, that would all be in my defense and counter punching instructional video on my website. So you can go there if you want to check that out. Now, for the next drill, all I want you to do is either slip outside or inside. It's your choice. When you're done, I want you to counter. So, for example, if you slip to the outside, here, you can counter with the right hand. If you slip to the inside, you counter with your left hook. Right? Or you can counter with the jab. If you're southpaw, same thing. You slip, counter with the right hook. Inside, straight left hand. Okay, so just work on the slip counter. Again, like I said, these are just options. They are not wrong. They are not necessarily right. They are some of your options. Because I know some of you are going to say, oh, but if you slip left this, or if I slip right that, it's all been done. It's all been done before. Just work with me on this. Okay, so you're going to slip to the outside and throw, slip to the inside and throw. If there's something that you don't like, you don't feel comfortable with, then you work your variation. So let's say you're here and you slip to the inside, you don't like that right hand. Then slip to the inside, throw the jab after, whatever works for you. But try to work with me through these drills. It's all been done. Okay, ready? Here comes the jab. You're going to slip and counter.
Ah.
All right, nice work. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of complexity to it. Double jab. So here. Now with the double jab, the hard part is that the person is usually gaining ground on you. Boom, boom. So ideally, you don't want to stand there unless you're in a good position to throw. So for example, you might slip and throw after the first jab before the second jab gets off. But typically, if you stand there and cover, the person is going to be on top of you. So you have to go back at least for the first jab, slip the second jab, and then you can counter. Or you move back, catch, catch. So when I come in with the double jab, we're going to go back, back, or back, slip. The other option that you have is just to cover while you move back. You can also back and slip. That's a little bit harder, but it can be done depending on if the opponent is moving to their side, to their left, to your right. You can catch, slip inside that second jab or catch, cover. If you hold your ground, catch and slip, that sets up a nice counter. If you retreat, depending on how you set the distance, you might have to come back to get your counter, and you're going to feel that as we work through the drill. So for now, I'm going to double jab you. All you got to do is either catch, catch, or catch, slip, or catch, slip. Southpaw here. Catch, slip, catch, 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 slip. Ready? Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to pick up the speed a little bit, just a touch faster rhythm, so you got to get quicker with your defense. Okay, ready? Here we go. All right, good. Nice work. Working the defense. Okay, now simply enough. After you come back to that defense, catch, catch. You can either counter, depending on the position you're in. Catch, slip, counter. Catch, slip, uppercut. Catch, slip, jab. Catch, jab. Catch, right hand, left hook. So you can almost throw anything off of your combo. But it depends on what you feel comfortable with and how you defend it. So again, you move back with the catch. You might feel comfortable catch, counter left hook, or catch left hook right hand, catch right hand left hook, working on the rhythm, or catch slip, boom boom, catch slip left hook. It's also possible depending on what you like. So I'm gonna throw the double jab at you. You defend it either with the catch slip. You can even do a pull slip, pull catch, whatever you like. And you got to counter right away. It's your job. I'm throwing the feed at you. You know what's coming. It's your job to defend it and work the counter on the other side based on trying out new things or on what works for you. Okay, ready? Here we go with the double jab. You'll work through it mentally, visually. Here we go.
Ah, you should, coach.
All right, good job. Okay, let's move on to the 1-2, and then after we'll move to the double jab, right hand. Now, simply enough, actually, even before we work on the 1-2, let's work the right hand. Okay, so you have a few options for that. The right hand comes at you, block. The right hand comes at you, slip. The right hand comes at you, hold, or hold. If you're good with it, shoulder roll. Okay, depending on how good you are. You can even slip inside. Usually, you slip inside, you're quick, and you can get that person to commit to where your head is. You have a nice head movement right there, and you can snap it. You can get that person to throw right over top of you. You can see that a lot. James Toney, Floyd Mayweather, the slip inside is very effective. So I'm just going to throw a single right hands at you. All I want you to do is defend how you feel comfortable. Block, slip outside, shoulder roll, just block the shot. Okay, ready? Working through drills. Here we go. Here comes the straight right hand. All right, good work. Now, based on what I throw you, you're gonna counter the right hand. You have to be able to think through it. Block right hand, slip outside, counter left hook, slip inside, uppercut, or slip inside, right hand, pull, jab, pull, right hand, throw pull, right hand. Whatever works for you. Usually the most common is cover, right hand, counter. So we're gonna work that. Right now I'm gonna throw the right hand at you. And the only way you do is block and counter, slip and counter, get into what's working for you. Ready? Here we go. Now counter should come right away. Boom, boom. All right, time. Now, for those of you who may be having a little bit of trouble with this, remember that on video, it's much harder because in person, I have to close the distance on you. You will see my body coming towards you. Your peripheral vision will catch on to at least my legs. Feet, you may not see my feet, but you'll catch on to this. So if you're having a hard time grasping it, it is easier on the other side of the camera for me. I can just stand right at the range I want. And the only cue I have to go on is a little bit of turn. So, but it's like a batting cage or anything that's predictable. Once you get used to that speed, then in person you can adjust it. You've already seen a lot of it. You can make the adjustments, provided that you already know the defense and know the counters and you have the fundamentals. So now we're going to do it with the 1-2. That adds a little more complexity because you do have to stop that jab or avoid that jab first. If the jab hits you, regardless of whether my right hand hits you, the jab hits you, it's going to fluster you. It's going to be harder to get off your counter later. So a couple options, of course. Catch a jab, catch, block the right hand is the most common. Catch a jab, slip outside, catch, slip the right hand. Remember, your feet are important. Catch, slip. From here also, catch, dip, under the right hand, slipping to the inside. Or, of course, you can pull, dip. So here I'm going to throw the 1-2 at you, work through it. Work through how it feels. If you're slipping to the outside, again, it's going to remind you of that single right hand. What would you do when you slip from the outside? You slip from the inside. What are you going to do when you slip from the inside? Or if you just block, how's your counter going to look? What counters are you going to throw? So this is your chance to visually work through with me. I'm just going to throw the 1-2. Ready? Here we go. All right, good job. Now, if you haven't been working counters already, that was just defense. Now you're going to add in your counter. Your counter can be something fundamental, whatever you like. Catch, block, 2-3, or catch, slip, 2-3, catch, slip, 2-2, cover, 2-3, block, jab. Whatever works for you. block that 1-2, slip the 1-2, start thinking, and if you struggle with it, you come back the next time, you think, okay, now I have a game plan for that 1-2. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. You know, if you're new to boxing, you might not catch it all the first time. But again, if you have troubles here visually, it goes to show you what you might have as an issue in the gym. You can't picture what you're gonna do here, then your mind certainly doesn't know what to do in the gym in a sparring situation. So again, this video is to help you work through it, visually work through it. And if it's not happening here, you go away and you think it through, put your mind to it and figure out what works for you. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go with the 1-2. All I'm gonna do is defend it any way you like, counter with whatever you like. Ready, here we go. All right, nice. All right, we got 2 more combos to work through. We're gonna go through the double jab right hand. So it's similar to the 1-2, but that second jab might put you in a different position, and that's what you gotta be ready for. So really you're treating it like a 1-2, but the position you're in matters. So if you go catch, slip, you gotta know that that right hand is coming down you. So you gotta be in a good position either to block it and come back, or let's say you go catch, slip, here comes the right hand, you might wanna go under it. Catch, block is also another option. Catch, slip, outside. Again, these are just suggestions that you have to think through. But we worked on it earlier with the right hand by itself. If you can handle the right hand by itself, you can handle the double jab right hand. If you can handle the 1-2, you can handle the double jab right hand. It's the same thing, you just gotta know what position you're in. If you end up here, if you end up here, it's all gonna matter. That final right hand, depending on the position you're in. But simply enough, the easiest one is just gonna be catch while moving back, block. That's gonna be the basic one right there. Okay, ready? So here comes the double jab, right hand. All right, good stuff. Now, if you haven't counted off of that, now's your chance to counter. I'm gonna throw 10 more at you, you're gonna counter. Catch, slip, block, 2-3. Catch, slip, 3-2. Catch, cover. Double jab back. Whatever you're working through, block the double jab right hand, counter back. Ready, here we go. All right, nice work. One more combination to go, and that's the jab hook. Now, the hard part about the jab hook is that after I throw that jab out, I won't necessarily have to bring it all the way back before it comes. So a couple things can happen is, if you don't move or get your counter off in time in between, then you can get caught with that hook. If I want more power in that hook, I've got to really get more on it. So you'll also see that, or make this jab so light, boom, that I can easily load that hook. But simply enough, catch, block. Right here, catch, block. Southpaw as well. Catch, block, like so. Other options are catch, duck, catch, slip, or sort of fade out if you want to take some of the brunt off of that. Same here. If I'm orthodox, catch, block, catch, duck, catch, slip. Look at a slip or dip just to let it go past you. The guard doesn't have to be as intense. You don't have to take the brunt of that shot. Get ready for the jab, left hook, visually work through it. Okay, here we go. 1-3. All right, nice work. Now, just a little something that happens to a lot of people is, it happens a lot of the time, and you may be aware of it or not. It's not that one thing is worse than the other. It's whether you are aware of it is what matters. So typically, when you get hit with the left hook, jab, left hook, you tend not to move back on that hook. You'll move back on the jab, and the person will often catch you stay put or right in your spot, blocking that hook, as opposed to here, catching the jab and then moving back or blocking the left hook. The reason why is that when you block the hook, you tend to twist your body this way. And when you twist your body that way, it's not really natural to move back, as opposed to the right hand. When you're here, you can sort of fade away from the right hand. This is while in orthodox. Left foot forward. For southpaw, yeah, you can catch and move away from that lead hook pretty easily. So what that all means is, if you don't move back on your left hook, or when the person throws a left hook at you, if you don't move back, you will be right there for the right hand. Doesn't mean you're going to get hit with it. It just means that the opponent is right there to throw it. Sometimes that's good for you, because some people aren't good at throwing from short, right? So you can go catch, block, block. They're right in on you, and that's what you want to counter. So again, typically when you block the left hook as an orthodox, it tends to hold you in your spot. So you have to get ready for that right hand to come quick. You have to be ready for that final shot. Doesn't mean that that right hand is going to hit you. It just means that it's going to get to you quicker than if you move back. So be aware of how that happens. If you catch and block the left hook, you often hold your ground. You might want to catch, block, and then as that right hand comes, continue to fade back. Just something to think about. So I'm going to throw right now the final combination: jab, hook, boom, and set up the right hand. You're going to see how quick that can come right after the lead hook. And All I want to do is work through it. Catch block, catch block, slip, catch duck, back, right? Whatever's going to work for you, working through this simple combo. And if you don't get it now, later you can think, okay, how would I handle that?
Okay.
How would I counter it?
Oh.
All right, so here's the final one. Ready? Jab, lead hook, right hand. Ready?
Ah.
All right, guys, I hope you like that interactive defense. Working with some of the most common combinations you're going to see. The jab, the double jab, the 1-2, the double jab right hand, the right hand left hook, the jab, left hook, right hand. These are some of the more common ones you're going to see coming at your head. This drill is more for you to work on visualization and thinking. It's not going to be necessarily the same pace as your shadow boxing, but you can work at it a little bit like such, get you thinking how you would throw. Also, after you counter, how do you move? Slip, counter. You got to get out. Slip, counter. You got to get out. So this video is to help you think it through, build habits, and also call upon the options so that you're not stuck, always just defending the same way, defending one way. Somebody throws the 1-2 at you, and they see you're always slipping to the other side. They might throw something light, boom, they're going to come down and you set you up for the next shot. If they have more experience than you, they'll be able to set you up if you have too many patterns. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Work through it. I'm definitely going to have more of these for you to come to work through it and come back to and really build your visual reaction, your visual IQ for defense so you can bring that to the gym, bring it to the bag when you're in front of the bag, bring it to your shadow boxing, bring it to your partner drills, bring it to your sparring. The best thing you can. What's going on, contenders? I want to show you how to move with your defense. Now, this is very essential in boxing. If you don't know how to move your feet with your defense, you basically become a punching bag for your opponent. No matter how good your defense is, unless you have like the most amazing head movement in the world, you will be stationary and your opponent can just lay shots on you until either you're done or you decide to get out of them. So, working with footwork with defense is one of the most essential components to offsetting your opponent's offense. Also, it makes it almost impossible for your opponent to create an angle on you. You always see videos, someone creating an angle, and their opponent just standing still like this. If you learn to move, the range will always be a little bit too far, unless you're against the ropes. If you're against the ropes, they can do it. But if you're not against the ropes and you're working footwork with defense and they try to create an angle, it's very easy to offset that angle because they'll be way out of range. You're going to see it coming from a mile away. So I'm going to show you the drill first, and then I'm going to show you how that drill applies to the most common basic attacks. The 1-2, the 1-2-3, the 1-3, the 2-3, the 3-2, the 1-3-2, all of it. Footwork and hands together, so you can have the best chance of defending all of these attacks. All right, let's get into it. All right, here's the drill, you guys. Same side block, same side step. Like here, watch. Block, 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 block. Now look, I can move anywhere. All right, I can move anywhere with this drill. This is to coordinate your hands and the feet. The beauty of this drill is it allows me to move with my defense in almost any direction. Someone's attacking me and I want to create an angle to the right, I can drift off. Somebody's attacking me, I want to create space, I can go back and then I can start to drift to the left. Each of these blocks is blocking the punch. I can go back and then drift to the right. I can even go forward, go back, go forward. I can move sideways. anywhere. Okay, once I get this down, not only can I conserve energy with my defense, but I can create space and make it harder for my opponent to get to me and create an angle on me as well. Okay, let's break down how it applies to the most common attacks. Here's the 1-2. Boom. Okay, you see me stepping in. Boom, boom. All right. Now the defense for this is here. Catch. My back foot goes back. Catch. Block. I match my opponent. I match exactly what they do. Catch. Block. Catch. Block. Now let's say the opponent goes 1, 2, 3. Here. Jab, cross, hook. Whether they step on that or not. Jab, cross, hook. Or jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Here I go on this side. Watch. Catch. Block. Block. Now, how much I step with this foot depends on how much space I need. I don't even have to step. I can just pivot. Catch. Block. I can stay right here. If I need more space, boom. Or if I want to really get out this way, catch, block. See? Now I'm already on my way out that way. Let me show you from back here. Catch, block. Boom, block, block, hook. This way I'm moving back. Even if I want to go to the left, I can also work here. Catch, block, here. And now look, I faded away this way, away from that left hand by moving the feet this way. Watch, catch, block, here, catch, block. Okay, so see, those subtle changes, I'm creating angles with my defense. Forget about the opponent creating angles on me. I'm creating angles with the defense. All right, let's get into the more complicated one. Opponent goes cross, lead hook. Here, they step with it. Cross, lead hook. Here, cross, lead hook. They gain some ground on me. Now, this is where you can do multiple things different ways. So try not to think of boxing as right or wrong. Sometimes there are more ways to do the same thing. So watch. Opponent throws the right hand at me. Well, I can do two things. I can step back with the back leg and block. That's one. Here, block. Opponent throws the right hand, lead hook. Block, block. I can do that. I can do the opposite of the drill. It's perfectly fine. Here, block, block. All right, so you need to be a little bit versatile, not always the same way. But I can also work that same side here, like this. Front leg step back, right? I can do whatever I want. Right, left, right, left. The drill makes it easier to synchronize those together. Opponent throws the right hand, boom. I step here, block, boom, boom. And I can keep going. Or opponent throws the right hand, I go here. Maybe I want to counter. Here, boom, and I block. So this way, you can work with what you need to, but if you feel more comfortable with moving the back leg first, that's also an option for you. Now the opponent is using the lead hook right hand. This is a tough one to deal with because what the opponent is actually doing is kind of guiding you in this way to the right hand, kind of setting you back there. Here, boom, boom. They're kind of walking you into the hand by giving you this, almost giving you nowhere to go. And if they're long range, sometimes it's really hard as well. Opponent comes in, boom, boom. Right? So you also want to create space on that as well. Okay, so here's how you do it. Watch. I step back, back, back. Look, like so. If I want to get away from the right hand, I fade back this way. Watch. I fade. See my foot? Here, watch. Boom. Okay? Boom. This is kind of advanced stuff, subtle stuff that you're not just going to pick up. Instead of this, here. Right. Now I've drifted off to the right, away from the right hand. Here, watch. Block. Look at this on an angle here. Bam. Counter right hand. I create an angle of defense. If you want, again, you can also go this way, out to your left. Here, I turn the body more. All right, and then if I want to get it this way, that's what I want to do. See here? Block, block. And it all comes in that hands together. All right, a few more. These are also a little bit different because they involve half steps and half beats. Jab, hook, cross, 1 through 2. Opponent goes here, 1, 3, 2. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, they're doubling up on that same side. Jab, hook, cross, and then setting me up. Okay, so that means I need two types of defense on the same side, and then maybe advancing on them. So it looks like this. Block. I can use both feet. Block, pivot. Catch, pivot. See? I catch a jab here. And then I pivot. I want to go fast. Catch, pivot. Block the right hand. Here. Catch, pivot. Catch. Pivot. Block. That's how I put all three together to block the 1-3-2. Now, I don't even have to pivot that foot if I don't want it. I can go here and just turn the body. As you get better with defense, your motions get smaller. It's not like this. You will just make little shoulder rolls, little motions with the upper body. But that's generally how you start to get the real feel for it. Catch, pivot, see both feet. Catch, pivot, block. Catch, pivot, block. And then I can keep going out. All right, what's going on, contenders? Head movement is probably the most tiring aspect of the Peekaboo style or of boxing in general. You are intentionally moving your body off the center line and having to bring it back. It works the core, works even the muscles in the head and the neck. Today, I've got all right. I do it, I did a separate recording. So that recording is going to tell us exactly what's going on. So the sound will be a little bit sharper, be more in your ear. The way it's going to go is this: 4 combos per round. Each combo we work for 45 seconds. The good thing is that the consecutive combos each round are based on similar to the one before. Almost, they have elements to the one before. So let's say the first combo is 1, 2, 3, 2. Then the next one might be 2, 3, 2, 5. You'll see different pieces of it in there. As well, each round we focus on sort of a different theme. So some rounds have more head movement, some rounds have more of the full counter, some rounds have in and out. We sort of work those as we go. Be patient with yourself in this type of workout because it's going to come at you fast. And you might not get it the first time through. In fact, it might take 6, 7 times before you really get it down because you have to get the combos down. And then you have to be able to keep working it while listening to the other one. You have to be able to hold one in mind while hearing the upcoming one, and be able to switch. So you find your way to get through it, but I guarantee you this is something that it's not just a one and done. You have to do this workout 6, 7, 8 times, then you're gonna really get in the flow and you're really gonna benefit. This is the kind of training workout where as you do it more, it kind of takes you to another level from the typical workouts, but there's more work to be done up front, and you gotta adjust to it and adapt to it. But overall, I think it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be exciting. 32 combos in 8 rounds. I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm looking forward to just focusing on my boxing and have the audio recording tell me what to do. And I think that's all I got to say to summarize it. Let's get into it. All right, let's get ready to start the workout. First combo coming up is 1, 1, 2, 3. That's double jab, right hand, lead hook. 1, 1, 2, 3.
You know it?
All right, time is ready, go. 1, 1, 2, 3. Double jab, right hand, lead hook. 1, 1, 2, 3. Keep working. All right, next combo coming up. 1, 2, 3, 2. Jab cross, lead hook cross. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. Keep working. All right, next combo coming up. 2, 3, 2, 7. Cross, lead hook, cross, shovel hook. 2, 3, 2, 7. Let's go, work it. 2, 3, 2, 7. 2, 3, 2, 7. Keep working. Next combo coming up. 2, 7, 3, 2. Cross, shovel hook, lead hook, cross. 2, 7, 3, 2. 2, 7, 3, 2. Keep working it. Go, go. Keep working it. Keep working it. 2, 7, 3, 2. Go strong. All right, time. Relax. That's round 1 in the books. Breathe and relax. Let your hands and shoulders relax. Round 2 coming up. All right, first combo, round 2. 1, 7, 3, 8. Jab, shovel hook, lead hook, overhand. Ready? 1, 7, 3, 8. Go. 1, 7, 3, 8. Keep working it. Jab, shovel hook, lead hook, overhand. Put it together. Next combo. 8, 7, 8, 3. Overhand, shovel hook, overhand, lead hook. That's it. 8, 7, 8, 3. 8, 7, 8, 3. Next combo. 1, slip left, 3, 2. Jab, slip left, lead hook, cross. 1, slip left, 3, 2. Jab, slip left, lead hook, cross. Keep working it. 1, slip left. 3, 2. Slip left, 3, 2, slip right, 2, slip left, lead hook, cross, slip right, cross, slip left, 3, 2, slip right, 2, slip left, 3, 2, slip right, 2, keep working, work that head movement, keep working it, finish strong. And time. Rest and relax, breathe, get a sip of water if you need it. Round 3 coming up.
Lifa. Lifa. Lifa.
Okay, first combo of round 3. 2, slip right, 2, 7. That's cross, slip right, cross, shuffle. 2, slip right, 2, 7. 2, slip right, 2, 7. Put it together. 2, slip right, 2, 7. Next combo coming up. 2, 5, slip left, 3, cross, lead uppercut, slip left, lead hook. 2, 5, slip left, 3, cross, lead uppercut, slip left, lead hook. 2, 5, slip left, 3. Next combo. Slip right, 2, 3, duck, 3. Slip right, cross, lead hook, duck, lead hook. Slip right, 2, 3, duck, 3. Keep working it, keep working it. Slip right, 2, 3, duck, 3. Next combo coming up. 1, 2, duck, 2, 3. Yes, cross. Cross, lead hook. 1, 2, duck, 2, 3. 1, 2, duck, 2, 3. 1, 2, duck, 2, 3. All right, time. 3 rounds in the books. Great work. Relax and breathe. Nice work, nice work.
I'm done. I'll catch you.